Hey, what's going on, guys? Another knife to review for you today. Right now what we're looking at is a Schrade. This is one of their ceramic knives, and this is the model SCH404L. Now it's really weird because when this knife came out, they were selling for like 35 bucks, and basically this is a G10 version of the 401 and 402 series of knives, which had ceramic blades and carbon fiber handle scales. And since these came out, when I got this one, I haven't seen them anywhere. I checked Schrade's site; they don't show it on their on the main site. I don't see it for sale anywhere. So if you guys have more information on this particular model and where it went, I'd love to hear about it. Basically, it's very, very similar to the 401 and the 402. It just has a different handle shape. This kind of flares back out a little bit here, and the fact that obviously it is a G10 as opposed to carbon fiber. Everything else is pretty much identical. What I did notice, this one has a very, very long pocket clip. Okay, good tension on it as well. Does have a little slot for a lanyard, which would be a little bit difficult. It's kind of a thin, slim slot on there. Much prefer a lanyard hole over a slot. But ergonomics are fantastic on this. You can see a little bit of a swell in the middle here, and obviously it dips back down here and here, so it is naturally comfortable to hold on to. What I did like about this one, this is a large version. I had the 402L, I believe, or it might have been actually the 401L, and I like that one as well, but this one seems more ergonomic. Okay, there's a little bit more handle to hold on to. Again, I have large hands, but not huge hands, but this one is a little bit more comfortable. It does have a ceramic blade on here, comes razor sharp. You see we have dual thumb studs, okay, for ambidextrous opening, and I do like the fact that these studs have a black insert in them. Actually, let me do this. It's easier to show details zooming in. Super cool though. I like that. I think that's just a classy touch on there. All right. These ceramic knives, a lot of people are a little weary about them. You know, they do come really sharp. Got some paper here. I'll do a quick little cut test for you. Now this is after lots of use. It is still razor sharp. Oops, caught the choil there. So, I mean, ceramic blades, there's certainly a novelty to it. Now the one thing I don't really like about ceramic blades is that they are fragile. For an EDC knife, it's not that big of a deal depending on what you're doing, but I would much prefer a steel blade over ceramic for just a serious everyday carry where you're literally carrying it every day. Something like this is definitely a gentleman's knife to me. This is something you'd pair it with a suit or just a really nice outfit. Something you're not using for hard cutting tasks. I would not try using ceramic blades to cut zip ties and very, very dense plastics. I just feel like they would chip out. They're just not as sturdy as a steel blade. They do have their benefits. They don't obtain any kind of bacteria on them, so if you're using for food prep, ceramic is obviously going to be better than steels. You know, it's just, I mean, pros and cons and everything, but it's just different. It's classy. It's super cool, as you saw it. I mean, it is very, very sharp, and it does hold an edge very, very long. As far as the specs on this one, 2.1 ounces. This one weighs a little bit, I mean, just very slightly, but even a little bit less than the other versions of these ceramic knives. The blade length on this is 3.5 inches. Closed, it's 4.5 inches, which gives an overall length of 8 inches. It is a liner lock, as you see here. There's a lockup, which is not bad at all. There's no play in any direction, side to side or up and down. You can flick these out, but this one, as you get it, is a little bit stiff. Okay, but if you really want to give a little bit of a wrist action, you can flick it out just fine. All right, as far as the hardware on here, you can see that there is Torx for the body screws, and this pivot screw is the decorative side. Okay, if you flip this over, it might be hard to see, but underneath the clip, we do have a larger Torx screw head. Okay, so to adjust that pivot, take your pocket clip off and adjust it from the back side. These ceramic knives are super cool. Like I said, the niche for them, in my opinion, is a gentleman's knife. It's something you're going to be using. You can cut open letters and boxes and stuff. You don't really have to worry too much about that. But for like a real hard use EDC knife, I would steer clear of them. If you're cutting through large cardboard boxes, sometimes they have the metal staples in them. I really feel like you'd have an issue with a ceramic blade. If you hit a staple on a steel blade, you might get a little bit of a chip or a roll in your edge, which can be, you know, fixed easily. not so much with ceramic. I think once your ceramic blade chips out, it's kind of just shot. Again, price tag used to be 35 bucks on these, but you'd be hard pressed to even find these anymore. You might have to look on the forums for them, getting them used. But I would appreciate more information about this particular model if you guys know what the deal is. Maybe Schrade just discontinued them. It happens all the time, not a big deal. But I do like this one. In fact, I do like it a little bit more, again, than the 401 and 402 versions. Same blade, just a different handle shape, just seems a little bit more ergonomic. And I do like the texture of the G10. Even though, obviously most people out there would probably prefer carbon fiber over G10. For looks, absolutely. For feel, more times than not, I do like a medium textured G10 for grip over any kind of carbon fiber. But anyway, that's it. That's my quick review of the Schrade model SCH404L. It's just another cool option for a ceramic folder. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have a great day, and I will see you soon. Take care.